What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Davey Gaming back with another video to talk about Destiny 2's new DLC, Edge of Fate. I thought it was a great story. It was a little short. Quick summary about it. There's some pros and cons that we're going to get into. Pros that I like about it was the story. Very well written story. I like the new character Lodi. He was pretty good. I enjoyed his backstory and also learning the backstory of Ikora Ray. Cons that I didn't like about it was being this orb. Majority of the storyline, you have to become this orb and ball to proceed to the next part of the missions. Didn't really like it that much. Beard, what is your thoughts about that?
That bad to deal with, but it's real hard. They don't label what you're supposed to do real well. So I feel like half the you just trying to figure out, find the smallest little hole somewhere hidden on the wall to get through to get to the next area. So
Yeah.
I think they just failed a little bit on the labeling. It was real difficult to get used to because like the camera angle's weird and like its sensitivity is super high.
After a while, I mean, I got used to it. I got over it. My overall likes and dislikes about it, honestly, I give this a solid 7 out of 10, only due to the fact that there's two things that I didn't really fully like about this. The first thing was becoming the orb every single mission. The story itself, again, really, really good story. One other thing that I did not like, the raid. The raid was just the icing on the cake. I'm going to tell you guys why. Throughout the missions of the story, your weapon ratio of damage, a lot of people say, no, it's because of your light level. Not really. Your weapons, your heavy weapons to be exact and precise, is supposed to do a lot more damage than what your primary weapon and your secondary weapon should be doing. It did not do heavy amounts of extra damage the way that it's supposed to. It was much more difficult. Precise shots were not giving super precise shots the way it should. For example, a body damage, just say it gives you 250. A precise damage is supposed to be twice or 3 times more. It's only 275 or 300. It should be 500 damage. It should give a lot more. It should take a lot more health. From what I saw in the raid, people were using exotics and heavy weapons and all these extra things, even their supers, and they weren't even taking away 10% of the health. They had to find a way for it to work. I feel like Destiny, the only thing that Bungie really needs to work on is when we're doing hard, heroic, hard version, legendary, whatever you want to call it, type of strikes, missions, raids, dungeons, whatever, find a way for the weapon damage ratio to be a little bit better. That's honestly the only thing that I really disliked about this whole DLC.
From what I'm noticing, it heavily it's always mattered how it's in your armor, but when they rechanged the whole statting system, now to get those precision shot damage modifiers and stuff, you have to specifically kit for it.
I'm going to get into Crucible. Crucible feels great. Trace rifles, always been OP. They're still OP. Scout rifles are good as well. Everything is still good in Crucible. They didn't switch up anything in Crucible, to be honest. You can still put target acquisition in. You still run your supers. You still run that. If anything, it feels a little bit more like OG Destiny 1 Crucible. When I played it, I thoroughly enjoyed it. All right, so let's get to the next thing. So the DLC just came out, but they had a release a couple of months ago when they released this DLC like trailer fully. They released a teaser for the next DLC coming in December called Destiny Renegades, a team up with Destiny and Star Wars.
I'm so excited for that.
Honestly, like they got to do it right. They got to do it
I'm
right,
so yeah. I
especially
was looking
if
at the story yesterday with all the lightsaber emotes and multiplayer emotes and stuff. Oh man, I'm so excited.
like
I
they
wish they would
they.
have gone with something other than a stormtrooper though.
No, I mean honestly, I just hope they do it right. I want them like. Where are we gonna be? Are we gonna be in Tatooine? Are we gonna be in like multiple different planets of Star Wars universes? Like, that's my question, and I feel
Yeah,
like in
it would be
September we're gonna for
cool if we
sure
get
find
some
out.
Star Wars thing
Well, no, it's gonna
like
be a
that.
storyline. Like Renegades is a whole Star Wars Destiny story, and it's gonna be. They already said it's gonna be canon to the Destiny universe. So that means either this is just a for fun season, or they're actually gonna open up their universe and they're actually gonna connect it to Star Wars, which could be a good thing and a bad thing because if it's Disney,
Yeah, that's my fear is Disney because Disney has a habit of ruining everything they touch.
what is your pro and con on the Destiny Star Wars link up mashup DLC coming
I'm
in December?
really excited for it. Even if it was just Destiny with some Star Wars skins and lightsabers, I would still genuinely be pretty happy.
Me too.
It would be
Me
a
too.
lot cooler if it's set in like on Star Wars planets and Star Wars points of interest and stuff instead of just going from like Neptune and Mars. If we got like you said Tatooine or something like that, I think
Yeah.
that would be really cool.
One thing that I'm gonna say is that I hope when it comes to the heavy, lightsabers are only used in heavy against swords. That's the only way. When it comes to the story, make the enemies be stormtroopers. They're like the Fallen. Bring them in, let us shoot them.
Yeah,
Like I feel like
if
if
it's just like we get a stormtrooper skin, I'm not really. I don't
Exactly.
really like the stormtroopers like that.
Well, they
You
have
know?
stormtrooper skins. Skins
Yeah, I
is
know
already
it's.
out, but I feel like
Yeah, it's in the
we
store.
should like we have Fallen, we have the Vex, we have the Hive, all these different creatures that we fight
I
against.
want to be fighting droids and stuff. You
Fight
know?
droids or stormtroopers. Give us like this stuff right here, and we'll be happy and satisfied. It's not the story could be short as hell, but at least we got the area of Star Wars that we can do. I feel like they should do that. But all right, guys, that's it for the video. That's where our thoughts in about this DLC that just came out. Um, we can't wait to try this raid. There will be another video about that, and then when the trailer comes out for Destiny Renegades, we will talk about that as well. So you guys have a blessed one. Peace out.